Okay, I'm ready, I guess. Sorry, I need to take a breather for a brief moment. Well, you guys probably know me as Christopher Circle. No fancy name or anything. Just me as myself. Some of you who are seeing this might see me as an Elden Lord or someone else. Either way, I do need to speak about what's been going on lately, and I must get this out of my chest. Now, during my occasional surfing on YouTube, I was trying to see what new good videos are brought upon. I suddenly started seeing, well, how do I put it? Troubles brewing. I'm pretty certain you guys know what I mean. Dilemmas, troubles, sometimes even emotional breakdowns. I told you guys earlier about being careful of what you guys post, as a certain post was about, can lead you into big trouble. Right now, I'm starting to see one drama after another, spreading around like wildfire. Some amongst those dilemmas are trying to clear up the situation and to get things back on track. And others, well, let's just say there were some who want to keep the fires going. I just don't understand these days. Let me put it to you this way. Imagine yourselves for one moment, you're stuck in a certain dilemma, and you currently had two sides who are trying to work for a common goal. There's Imperius, the Archangel of Power and leader of the Aegis Council, who is determined to protect the high heavens at all costs, even against his own angels that are corrupted by demons. According to Lolath, his heart is full of pride. Then there's Tyrael, the former Archangel of Justice, who turned into the aspect of wisdom. He not only wanted to protect just angels, he wanted the angels themselves to protect the innocent. Imperius, however, remains strict on the sacred laws of the high heavens. And after Diablo was brought back as the true primeval, Imperius even blamed humanity for bringing Diablo to the world. But even if Tyrael is mortal, and his whereabouts are unknown, he might still remain determined on helping mankind protecting Sanctuary. Now, you guys might be asking, what does Imperius and Tyrael have to do with the dilemmas that have been happening today? There are some on both sides who do want to have a common cause, true. Sadly, one of the two does not, like another. Thus, it was the dilemmas and dramas like those that have been spreading hatred like wildfire against one another. Now deep down, I did want the situation to end peacefully. Sadly, there were a few who could not let go of their hatred against another. And sometimes in the end, it is their own hatred that destroys them. That is why I had to stick to my moral compass, to remain positive while also being aware of the bad stuff that's happening. Even Mephisto, the Lord of Hatred and one of the seven evils, was once said,
"Your lives and those of all humanity depend on what you do next."
And that's coming from the Lord of Hatred himself. But that's only because he wanted to live defeated. Although there will be a day that we will have to face Mephisto, the Lord of Hatred, one day, along with his brothers, Diablo and Baal. Mephisto is right about one thing. For us humans or humanoids, our lives depend on choices we make. We have to endure and live throughout our lives with the choices we ourselves made. I am not pointing fingers at anybody, but I do need to be honest. There are at least 3 to 4 dramas and dilemmas I have seen, and I am not 100% sure which one would be doing it just for attention, or which one is proving to be right. Sometimes I even ask myself, what has the world, real life and social media alike come to these days? I simply ask that you do not give yourselves to hatred nor despair. We need to face the dark times with positive thinking. Although our best chance is to try to ignore those dilemmas. But there are times when we would unexpectedly get caught in a crossfire. Yes, I do know that will happen eventually. And that there are also dark times in real life ahead of us. But I know we can do what is right and inspire ourselves to hope. I know to some of you may think that the spreading of hope and happiness may sound like a fairy tale. But I do know there are still good people who are trying their best to give everybody hope. In the end, I know we can all do what is right. This is Christopher. Zoko. Take care, everybody. And remember what I said. Keep your hopes alive. And never give in to despair nor your negative emotions. Always think positive.